Hi y'all, it's Valentina and I'm here to give y'all my 10-month HRT update or hormone replacement therapy update. And been very exciting couple of months since I've lasted my update, and I hope that y'all enjoy this one. So as y'all know, I like to get into my mental, physical, and emotional aspects of my transition. So when it comes to my mental aspects, I think that the first point has to do with clarity. I feel much more clear-minded than I had before. Also, I feel a lot less emotional than I did before, as I have like a lot more stable emotions, which we'll get into with the later on. So the clarity part is just definitely a big deal for me. I no longer feel as foggy as I used to. I feel a lot more clear. I'm also not as sleepy as I had been before. I think progesterone kind of gives me a little kick, and at the same time, progesterone also takes away my sleep for some reason. It depends on the day. Like sometimes I'll wake up super alert and ready to go. Other days I'll feel like I just want to go right back into bed. That's probably normal. That's probably how everyone does anyways. So it's not extreme side effects at all with the hormones on my sleep anymore. Also, I'm not obsessively hungry like I used to be. I'm more like craving. That's really my thing, is I have cravings for sugar every now and then, but it's not that big of a deal. It's something I can deal with. I manage well, and I definitely control my sugar intake, so don't worry too much about that. When it comes to the physical stuff, let's get right into the fun thing. My boobies, yay. Okay, so let's see. We can see it's definitely growing right there. Da-da-da, da-da-da. So that's about as much as I'm gonna do. I don't want to get kicked off YouTube, but it's a 32C and a 34B, depending on who you ask. And I got sized at Victoria's Secret. That was pretty fun, going through that whole experience with them. And basically, I feel like they're fuller. I feel like they're definitely very well defined. They look like boobs. And there's really no question about it. And I love that. And I love that I can wear different outfits that are all cute and everything like that. And I'm starting to convince myself that maybe I won't get a boob job anymore. So we'll see about that though. Also with hair growth, my hair growth has been basically the same. My hair doesn't grow that fast, but it grows like about every 3 days. Basically, I need to like shave again if I want to have that nice, silky, smooth look, which is for me, but not every lady has to do that. That's just my personal choice. My facial hair, I virtually have no facial hair because mostly due to laser hair removal. I think that's more likely the culprit than it is hormones. So the last thing about hair growth is my hair on my head, which is obviously hair growth. And as you can see, it's just about as long as it was in the last update video, and that's because I cut about an inch or about an inch and a half to 2 inches, depending on what part of my hair it was. But my bangs are growing out, which is pretty cool. You see, they're not all super short like they were before. And yeah, so my hair's been growing about the same, maybe a little bit faster. I can't really tell. It feels like it's been growing a lot faster since I did the trim, maybe because the ends are healthier now, and it's just, you know, growing. And I've only straightened it once since I've cut off my ends, and I didn't even straighten it that extensively or that intensely. So I'm gonna stay away from the straightening iron, and I'm just gonna let my hair just stay the way it is, just be natural and fresh. And I've been not wearing wigs. I've just been rocking my natural hair, and I'm loving it. And I'm getting a lot of compliments about it. You'd be surprised how many people love short hair, and I love it, and I feel loved. Okay, so my skin is soft and smooth like it's been. I don't really think it's gotten smoother, but let's just say that it's great, and I'm happy about it. Now my face, I feel like it's changed. I don't know exactly in what ways. Of course, it's all subtle changes, but if you can see just from these different little angles I'll do, there definitely is like some cheek feel a little bit fuller. I feel like maybe my chin narrowed a little bit, or my jaw is a little bit different. I'm not too sure if it's dramatic changes, but it's definitely changes for me. And I feel like it's been making me a lot easier for me to just, you know, casually go to the grocery store or whatever without being clocked everywhere I go and have people give me weird stares. Yeah, that's like not an issue anymore. So also, I feel like my skin kind of glows. like, I don't have like highlighter on or anything like that. It's just glowy, and it's not like it's oily or anything like that. It just feels nice and fresh, and I keep it fresh and I keep it clean. So I think those are also important things too. Taking care of yourself is an important thing too. Eating well is an important thing too. Drinking a lot of water is an important thing too. Especially whenever you're on hormones, stay hydrated, y'all. It's important. Now with my emotional aspects, my mood is way better. I have my own place now, my own car now. I'm doing well for myself, and I'm excited. I am starting a new job next month as a community organizer for Equality Texas. So y'all look out for me. And I'm doing well, and I'm feeling well. I'm feeling great actually. So my mood is good. It's improved. I'm stabilized. I'm not going up and down. I'm not crying almost every day like I was last update. So that's all good news bears. Let's keep that going. And also I feel more clear. I feel more self-aware. I feel more like ready to go and tackle the world. I got my name and gender marker changed too. I'll have a whole video about that later. And I'm very excited about that. And I just feel like a whole new person because of that. And that was done on January like the 3rd of this year. So it's big news, very new and really cool. And the last thing is like love. Like in the last update, I know I said that like I was feeling like I wanted love so much and and I did actually. I found a boyfriend, and that was interesting. That didn't last very long, and it didn't really work out. But it's okay because I'm not really feeling it. Like I'm not really feeling like I want to be in a relationship anytime soon. Sorry, but I just don't really have the urge to do that. And at the same time, I'm just, spending this time just to get to know myself and get to love myself and work on myself. And I think that those are important, especially in these formative years that are my 20s. So I'm just doing me. And if someone happens to come along, then they happen to come along. I may or may not be like talking to someone right now, so it may happen. But who knows? And I'm just letting it go with the flow and not, racing anything. There's no need to rush the process. So that's my update, and I hope y'all like it. And if you like me and you want to subscribe, then of course you know what to do. And the info box also include a link to Equality Texas, just so y'all can check that out because I love my nonprofit. And we're always looking for volunteers and stuff. So shout out to Houston if y'all want to get on that bandwagon. You know how to contact me, Facebook or whatever. And what was the last thing? I love y'all, and give me a thumbs up because I think that it's pretty awesome that I do these videos and shows that y'all care and like it. And I hope that I can do another update soon and that I'll have even more progress to show y'all. So hopefully this was good and informational for you all. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, of course, put it in the comment box and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, goodbye. I love you, Valentine's. Mwah.